think they're gonna miss each other. Okay, this ward here. Huh.
They saw him plant it. Well, they didn't see him plant it, but they saw him walk past because he wasn't smoked. So Chemo saw him run past.
Rather he blocked. He wants to block. He's blocking the Prophet camp. Huh. I don't see this level 1 ward. Like, this is very unusual for me. This ward that Jerax just plays.
It's likely to be dewarded though.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
But because it's unusual ward though, even though they know he plays the ward somewhere, this is not a very likely place that they would put a sentry. I don't know.
It was more they saw him running up the ramp.
They saw him run up the ramp?
Yeah, he wasn't smoked.
Okay.
So Kunkka was smoked and Nyx was
not.
then
they would know. Okay. Yeah. I thought they didn't see him. They just know that he was somewhere around.
No, they saw him run up the ramp while Kunkka ran down, he ran up. Kunkka was smoked, so Kunkka was not spotted, but...
I guess he just wanted to block the camp so that Prophet doesn't get too many camps. So it got dewarded. Right now, Execration has a camp that blocks, has a ward that blocks the pool camp. And they're trying to... lane swap? What's going on? Oh, they're not taking the rune?
They're looking to... Their mid's taking the safe lane rune.
Oh, they're just securing... Oh, they were trying to take 2 runes on the L. He has TP. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, what's happening? But the other guy already stole the rune.
He still TP'd there.
Yeah, because Clockwork went... Yeah, that's not good for... Yeah, but...
Well, Jerax is actually going to pull the creep wave around. Sneaky. Yeah, he didn't need to necessarily TP. He should have maybe got
So he's just trying to help. I guess because if you think about the direct confrontation in the lane, it's going to be difficult for Alp. So if you pull the wave away... But he's just going to wait for...
He's going to try and make them meet.
Yeah, make double camp. No, he's going to make like 2 lanes.
He's going to give Alp the farm.
And then he's going to farm the lane XP if he gets any.
It's kind of cute. Because Alp is going to struggle to
so
get
the
free farm anyway.
The Concoction should just come here and just screw them around. Like mess around, steal some XP, steal last hit if you can. Yeah, I think this is still good for Execration. This is still good. Just if he can steal the Centaur.
Yeah, that's what.
That's the dream.
Anna doesn't get it, but ultimately still pretty good. This mid lane pushed up pretty far. James is of course going to get some good farm. Has a Quelling Blade, so can even last hit pretty well underneath his tower. As the camp does then get blocked. And that's the other reason to block this camp, by the way, is because it's not so much the Nature's Prophet. Oh, what we're talking about, they're the ones with the Alchemist. Yeah, so blocking these camps against the Alchemist is going to be key here, as Kunkka really looks to mess with it. Kunkka's back in the mid lane, but after some neutral shenanigans.
But it's a Timbersaw. You don't want to be in the lane against a Timbersaw.
No siree. Not fun.
Clockwork, on the other hand, still getting what he needs. Same goes, almost similar last hits as the Prophet or Raging Potato, but Prophet being the stronger laner, so it's eventually gonna get more. But for Clockwork, it's easier for you to get kills with the battery and the power cogs. So we'll see if he's able to find any openings to kill RR on the Shaman. Very easy kill if you can trap it.
Low.
Ana.
Let's go Salve is looking for this room.
One more whirling death soon, but he's going to be okay.
Yeah, Ana blew the math there for the mana cost, I imagine, so more than okay. Bounty room battle between the 4 positions is kind of going on, both of them just looking to help out the lanes, and then whenever those bounty rooms come up, fight each other to get as many as possible.
And bottom lane, so right now they have the dual lane, like we talked about just now. They needed to pressure the Bloodseeker, have a strong lane presence against him. You don't want the Bloodseeker to have a free game.
Yep. And the constant right-click harass is coming out. They've got Orb of Venom Blightstones. They've got all the harassing items, and they're looking for a kill here. X into Torrent. They're going to get the initiation onto Notel. He's being healed up by the Dazzle, but it looks like Notel could be in some trouble. Gets graved up, and he's going to turn and fight. He can heal. Ooh, he doesn't want to chase. Just the 1 point of the thirst. He decided to play it safe as Nature's Prophet cancels the TP. Notel could come back in.
He wants to use TP and TP back. Greedy bugger. Almost paid for it. Almost paid for it. Greedy buggers. Oh my god. that was just Raging Potato things if he died there. You were just Raging Potato.
Are you surprised Notel didn't try and turn and fight with the Grave to get the kill? I guess it was very risky.
I think he might die. If he wants to go for that kill, he's very likely to die because Concoction was still there.
Yeah.
I'm not.
If he gets the kill, he gets.
If he kills him first,
heal,
then
yeah.
I think maybe, yeah, it's risky.
It's one of those things.
Notel is not gonna do stuff like that.
Notel's not the player to do that. A riskier carry definitely would have.
Raging Potato on the Bloodseeker would have done that.
He would have gone for the double kill there.
He would have tried and maybe died and killed none of them.
Here we go. How's this mid lane doing? Ana with a lot of CS. Done just fine so far against this.
Yeah, the pull, I think the pull definitely is quite helpful for him at the start. Very crucial. And then, so right now he has his he's level 5, going to be level 6 in a short bit. Any stacks for him? There's some stacks. Yeah, Jerax has been doing a good job keeping up the stacks, securing him the bounty rune.
Yep.
Alchemist, I think, is going to have a much better time this game.
Already we're seeing he's not being pressured as much in the lane. His jungle.
Yeah, but no tail is still getting pressured.
He is, but didn't actually die. Has got at least the levels there. But yeah, I think there is a concern. But similarly, S4's Clock, 19 CS, 13 denies. He is pressuring Nando, so both carries actually getting pressured here.
Yeah, because he is up against 2 heroes. Clock is very good against 2 heroes. As you can always get XP and farm with the cogs, you pull the wave back. And right now the Clock is going to be a very dangerous boss. You can see by the way he's building his items too. He's going to get called out by Shackles, Concoction is here to deal with this pesky Clockwork, Axma. Dead Clockwork.
First blood.
But he's trying to build a face boost. When you build a face boost on Clockwork, it means that you are having a great start to the game. Otherwise you would not be trying to build a face boost.
He was part way to level 6 already as an offlaner, so that's definitely fantastic. Back in the jungle, Ana's managed to already farm a couple of just little double stacks, and he's got some more to work around with. Bounty runes on the way, everything for the Alchemist. This is looking to be a great Alchemist game so far, as Chemo does look to loop around, come and find him. It's got some vision. May just want to make sure that he can get this 6-minute bounty rune, but that in itself is going to be tricky.
All of this just for the rune. Well warranted though, Alchemist. You do what you can.
Yeah.
Slow him down.
Didn't kill the camp in time to get to respawn.
S4 might get Chemo here. He might be able to get him.
Okay, hasn't got the phase boots, and Chemo a little bit slower than the Clockwork. Is going to get slowed down by the Shackleman. That should be enough to save his life. S4.
Oh, Timber might be in trouble.
Yeah, if he's in trouble, that could be a massive kill. They've got to point at a value point in the unstable Concoction.
Yep. That's how strong Clockwork is against all their heroes. Like Clockwork against Timber, Shaman, the Prophet at some point. All these heroes are quite easy kills for the Clockwork.
Clock got level 6 off of that. He may want to pop this shrine and look for some kills. A Shadow Shaman is a free kill for him, and yeah, he's going to immediately do that.
But they have a ward there, so they know.
They see his level
He might want to kill the Timber again though. I think that would be also a nice idea.
Okay, we'll see him head back there again. As you mentioned, there is a lot of dire vision. This top side of the map. This Alch jungle is being both warded offensively and warded defensively, knowing how important it is for him.
Prophet is almost level 6, so they're gonna try to make a play with the Wrath. Like, try to maybe smoke someone into the supports into the jungle, find the Elk, create a situation where Prophet can TP in with the ulti, and maybe pick off the Elk. But they're gonna go for no tier. He has a Quelling Blade, so
it's a bait. He gets the cogs on 2 with the silence, no tail. May need to be a little bit careful about going in to back this one up. S4 wants both. Needs to be careful to make sure he gets at least one of the 2 kills. Rage Potato will be chased down by S4, and on the side, no tail could not quite finish off the Kunka.
Good movement by Gustav there. Reading that the Execration heroes are gonna try to, like, he was just on his way bottom.
Very close to getting both, even with just the one kill.
Yeah, right place, right time. If there weren't so many creeps there, maybe he would have been able to get all of them.
A lot of the treants help tank a lot of the cogs. Mid lane Ana. A bit of damage from this Timber Soul, but Timber, the Soul Ring soon, is maybe looking for this kill, but the Armlet toggling from Ana just being used between.
Again, Gustav there to save the day.
I was watching Ana. He might
have been able to get the kill. Soul Ring and one Rolling Death and Chakram. If he mistimes something, he might actually go down.
Yeah, he mistimes the Armlet toggle.
And because they had the Prophet out, so they had a...
Oh, Korea. Oh, bit of a miss micro there. Jerax. Carapace TP should be alright. Yeah, it's not even going to try and tempt fate with the crits. S4 with a hook shot is back, looking to perhaps initiate again, but Lycan did pop his shapeshift, and S4's coming in to fight this one. A lot of treants around.
They have vision though, they see him.
S4 just going to run right at Raging Potato. The treant micro needs to try and mess with him here. S4 misses the hook shot as there were too many creeps to play around.
Calling Blade.
Gets himself out of there.
Another stack, you know, he just gets himself out of the Sprout, just stacks again for the Elk. Everyone is just having the stack, you know, in their mind. Alchemist is going to win us the game, we are going to stack, and he is going to be fat.
That's the thing, the movement and the efficiency from OG, it's not just the Elk being efficient with his jungle movements, yeah, the supports, the offlanes. Every time a stack opportunity comes up, there's like 2 heroes who are just by a camp, stacking.
Yeah, he actually has 2 points in a stun. Oh, and he's in a smoke with his team now.
Wants to perhaps pose a surprise threat. Execration may be thinking, oh, they're just farming the jungle. They got Alchemist, right?
Oh, if they kill the Prophet. Prophet's TPing down. Oh, okay, never mind.
No. That was almost a TP out. Prophet.
Oh, they changed the last hit to the Elk.
You know he's going to smoke gank with you. You better. S4, oh, did not get the cogs push out. We'll get him afterwards. S4 does dodge the chain, but it looks like he will go down the right click. His fly could not get the grave off in time.
Oh.
We'll be able to grave him. Ooh, can't actually grave
1+1. Buy 1 free 1 again.
Buy one free one and
they
a free
get an extra
tower.
kill and a tower. Great movement there by Execration here.
Jokes is being scattered by the treants as well. Does not have Vendetta just yet. No way to defend this tower, that's for sure. Will TP in for that bounty rune. Has almost got money for his relic.
Oh dear. This is a sequence of bad events for OG, but overall, big picture wise, Alchemist is a lot more farm than the last game. He's gonna have like a what 12-13 minute Radiance. The last game he had like 15, 16.
So faster Radiance and
way faster Radiance.
Even just looking at the rest of the heroes, like No-Tail not farming great, but he's doing actually better than he was last game. He's got a Midas too. I think he realizes I'm not going to get much farm. I've got an Alchemist to my team. Let's pick up this Midas and play for the late game.
They're gonna be able to hold. They have better tools right now to hold the game because their laning phase is much better than the last game.
The other thing they have is they just have better heroes for Alch to pull Ag Scepters too. I felt like last game I looked around, I was like, okay, even if this goes late game, Slardar, Death Prophet, no, there's no Ags available. This is not something that's going to be all that good. Even Oracle.
Oh, Looming in trouble. Chemo got caught by the clockwork.
Yep, the rupture's on James, so he can't run away. He has a bit of TP as well.
Oh,
he's going to chain out of the silence. But
double stun!
2-man stun. Lycan
oh, Nando cannot afford to go down here. He's going to get hooked. No.
Summons doing enough to block it. And actually, that's going to TP mid. Trouble for Alchemist. That's more important. Oh, he didn't get the Armlet off in time.
But he did get his Radiance before he died. Okay. So 11 minutes and 40 seconds Radiance.
Back at bottom, what's going on here? Nando able to just hold his ground with the TP out from Clockwork. He actually has the edge and has a Kunka coming down here. This is probably a tower OG will have to just give up at this point. Yeah,
Prophet's gonna be able to TP down soon. This tower is a god. Oh, they're trying to defend. Oh, No-Tail might be in trouble here. He has no TP. Oh, they don't see him.
Oh, he's being pinged there.
Okay, he's dead. Yes. No way he gets up. Fly gets up, but not No-Tail, so still a big kill there.
There's more though. It's going to be a buy one free one situation.
S4. He has haste though.
War off. He does get a nice little trap off here. Ara can't shackles in under the battery assault. S4's been X back. He's going to be pulled back in. As Anathan did get a kill underneath the tower. S4 missing the hook, but he's actually still okay for the time being. The Chakram not going to land. Barely clips him with the Timber Chain. Alchemist coming in from behind with the Radiance, doing some good damage, and he may just be able to clean up here. James, great timing on the stun. Anna makes sure they get the kill. Did not have many procs of reactive armor.
And didn't max Greevil's greed, but still has such a good timing on the Radiance. Okay, we're gonna have an Alchemist game.
This feels more like an OG Alchemist game than the last.
Main thing is the lanes.
Yeah,
just the lanes. The lanes going well is a huge deal for a lineup like this. The lanes going well means that everyone else that's supposed to make space for the Alchemist will be able to do their job. That's very easy for them now. Nando, if he dies here, it is going to be so bad for them. Max
duration stun from Anna. It's just
Where's the backup?
3. Mando even uses the ultimate.
No.
The backup comes too late. Fly, likely going to need a grave. Can't go, or could go for a TP. Decides not to. Looking to help out his team here. Jarek's in potentially some trouble with the Vendetta down, and they're just going to TP Ana out. An okay exchange.
It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good for the Alch.
Yeah, I mean,
the Alch team.
Exactly. Alch is there. He actually gets the kill on a carry while losing his supports and buying space for himself to continue to farm it. It feels like a win for OG.
It is definitely a win for OG, and right now you're going to be very stressed out if you're Execration with their lineup. You have to get Roshan and try to pressure.
Yep.
I think if OG wins or gets another pick off and they get the Rosh, that will be like almost like game over for them. They need to do something.
This could be big. Ana's actually been scouted and completely alone. Does get the stun up in time and the Chemical Rage.
Where's... Oh, he's alone?
Yeah, he went in alone. Nyx is nearby, but the damage is just going to be too much. Maybe in some trouble if Nyx can find him here. Korea?
Is he going to try? He sees him.
Doesn't want the Lycan, he wants the Shaman.
Yeah, I mean the Shaman. Like he's just gonna try. He might actually die in the process, but oh, he's Vendetta ran out anyway. So game state wise, still quite Execration still quite in a dire strait. Even though they just picked the Alch, because the Alch is already very far ahead, and they had to commit Serpent Wards. Like this kind of kill is like you won't get anything extra, you know, no objective. It wasn't like, you know, remember the mid exchange? They killed the, who was it? They killed the Bloodseeker or someone. They also TP down, couldn't get the Greevil. Oh, it was the Clockwork, I think. And then they killed both of them and they got the tower. Those are the exchanges that you want when you use your Shaman ulti.
The most farmed here in the game by a big margin.
Yeah, it's still good, but it's not transitioning into objective, which is really important for your snowball lineup. Towers, and Roshan.
Yeah. In the context of their draft being like a true 4 protect 1, like one hero way more fun than the rest. Anytime you kill Alch, I think you're happy. Even if you have to like maybe lose this one hero to get
That is true.
Like Bloodseeker is not going to carry this game at this point. He's actually going to execute up. I feel like he maybe should just hold off.
You say he can't carry the game, you know, but if you think about it, in the fights, he just needs to rupture Timbersaw and Lycan. And where is your damage?
Actually may have that. They're going for Roshan. You asked for this, Winter, but it's not dropping all that fast. Where is S4 with the hookshot? He's ready to go in. Gets the vision. He's trying to block with the Necrobook. Needs to get around this one. The hookshot gets blocked. Nicely played by Lycan. In goes Jarex. He's going to get focused down first, but with the Gravy gets kept alive a little bit longer. It was a 2 heroes done from the Alchemist, locking them in place with the cogs as well. The damage output just melts Execration's lineup. As Ana now Chemical Rages up as he backs on out of there. A fantastic engagement.
They're still good enough. They even got the last hit on Roche. They got the last hit on Roche.
Yeah.
So that was, I think that was good enough. Very good. 2 kills. Got last hit on Roche.
Lost nothing, you know. Oh, they lost obviously an opportunity to get Roche and Aegis themselves.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal for their, for their situation right now. They are quite happy with the exchange that happened. So if they get this tower, it'll be even better for them right now. Seems like not much Execration can do. They pop the glyph, but definitely not going to be able to hold the tower here. So go down, try to deny, but to no avail. Bot lane.
Alch is teeping in with the stun pre-casted. I love the play coming out from OG. Jarex and Ana teaming up with a Vendetta initiation into an Alch stun. Good moves coming out as they get another kill. Now gets a little bit closer to the end.
Things going from bad to worse for Execration right now. They need to be able to shove but the thing is, when they're shuffling the lanes out with the Timber and the Furen. Oh, bot lane, X-Mark.
Looks like they're just going to try and disengage on the
OG
they
side. Miss. I think was it a 4-star? I think 4-star or something. Maybe he just missed. Okay, he missed his combo.
Jarex trying to TP out with the Carapace. That is gonna not well. It's gonna be enough to get TP out, but he has been X'd and brought back in.
Still, OG gets a tower in the process. I think it's okay for them. They traded a support for a tower.
Execration gonna push forward. They've got Serpent Wards. They may even want to threaten high ground here. The Necrobook's
Alch has no TP. He just TP'd out.
Travel so 20 seconds.
20 seconds. But they're gonna force high ground. They're gonna go high ground.
They're saving the wards. They're gonna have...
no, they're gonna go high ground.
Got Necrobook too.
Out.
Where's Blood?
10 seconds TP.
TP back.
10 seconds TP. Out.
Here comes Bloodseeker. Shaman goes charging forward with the Serpent Wards. There's going to get some damage on the tier 3
3
tower.
seconds.
Nando
He has time, yes.
locked in place. They'll clear out the Serpent Wards. It should be fine. It'll be some damage here by the looks of things. Alpha may not even feel a need to TP. You know, he's coming in now. The S4 Clockwork catches Nando. Nando may have an Aegis, but he's in a lot of trouble here as he does get brought down low. S4 gets hit underneath the Chakram and the boat. Coming in from behind is Jerix, gets the stun up. And is charging forward, but he does not have Chemical Rage. Perhaps not the best time for them to fight, but I think OG realized Execration are in a weak state without Serpent Wards, without some key ultimates.
So how much damage did they do to the tower? It's actually pretty sizable, half.
They did lose 2 towers top. They lost the tier 1 and the tier 2.
Yeah, but it means the next push, if they get another opportunity like this, they're gonna get a tower and maybe the Rex. That's still a lot of damage done.
Yeah. As a pushing team, every little bit does add up when you go for those tier 3 towers that do not regen.
They have to go soon. I think within the next few minutes, they need to make a move again.
Yeah, they've got Aegis for about another 80-90 seconds, so should be the call to try and smoke up, find a pick, or even just try and... I mean, we've seen Execration just run down that lane and try and push.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for the Prophet to keep the other lanes out because of the Nyx and Clockwork. Those are the 2 heroes, and with the boost of travel on Elk, very likely that the Prophet just dies, you know, if he tries to shove the other lanes out. You kind of want to play with your team more if you're the Prophet. They're going to go for a smoke.
It's going to be popped.
Oh, dust.
Has the dust. Ooh, a little bit too late. Perhaps even if he was closer, I think it was going to be hard. But, he had a 4-star.
No, he had 4-star.
Right.
He could have gotten him.
Nope. Could have perhaps latched on. Jarek's going to find Chemo as well. Whoa, Chemo doesn't even want the bounty route anymore, and he is looking quite dead. If he can hit the Impale, which he does. And that is...
4-star? Okay.
Okay, Rupture will be used just to secure the kill, not the... Oh, X has Nag, so he has 2, so it's not even a cooldown at all, really, right now. It's that 40-second replenish time on Rupture. Double Rupture against Lycan Timbersaw. Didn't wait for the Act from the Alchemist because this is just the must-buy item this game, and he wants it now so he can fight. The Alch does not want to pull one until he's got Octarine Core.
I mean,
maybe even like
you can pull it to the Nyx first, I think. Nyx or Clockwork, those are very good.
There's so many good Axe.
Even the Dazzle Axe is actually very, very good. In my opinion, it's quite underused. I mean, because you don't really get to farm, but the Axe on Dazzle is actually pretty strong.
Yeah, it's more just like that's why Bloodseeker doesn't want to wait for it because he wants it right now. It's going to give him such a strong way of team fighting. He's already got another double Rupture.
They're going to go in. They're going to go in.
Aegis wore off. Notel gets the first Rupture. It's on James. They go in. Jerix is there as well with the Carapace. James can't really run away from this. The Rupture damage is just going to destroy him
good
here.
Sprout. Good Sprout.
Second Rupture's on Nando. James kept alive for a little bit longer. Jerix can fairly low. The Serpent Ward's dropped as well. The Carapace will stun too. Another Blood Right. This silence destroying them, and James is going to be the first to fall. Has got a fairly short respawn time thanks to the Bloodstone. And OG may have to disengage here. They've used a lot of the spells up in their arsenal. Double Ruptures both down. S4's a good shot as well. And the TP top. Nature's Prophet is not having this, but
he's in trouble, is he?
TP was cancelled. Raging Potato just gonna get out of there, I think. Out.
He did get the tower, so they're really desperate about objectives right now. Game needs to be faster for them. They need to just go. I think in the next, they're pretty much running out of time. They're at the end of their timing of their lineup. I think they have a few more minutes left. They have to try and break the Rex at bottom. They need to try, or else the game is just pretty much lost for them.
Well, see.
Are they waiting on any big items? BKB soonish on Nando.
Awkward for Nature's Prophet.
I kind of actually like maybe another Necro book more, like the all-in for me. This kind of game.
You feel they're just that desperate of a position.
Yeah, because it's so desperate.
Yep. Well, OG feeling like they are the strong team right now, and on their right to do so, are going to smoke up and look to make some moves. Notel is not in this smoke,
the
but
potato. Potato is getting out. Lumix is going to go down.
It's going to be like a straightforward kill. Dire lost their courier as well.
Alright.
S4, can he hit a shot here? He's going looking. Lycan Wolves being microed very well by Nando to block any potential. For OG, they're going to have to pull back and push out some of these lanes, it feels like. They actually backdoor a tier 1 tower, but bottom lane, top lane, the line's being drawn. Notel saying, let's address this. He now has a 4-star. Gets the blood right damage at level 15, and very almost certainly we'll see that rupture bonus damage at level 20 as well. With
yeah, and the blood right cooldown. Oh, that's the dream, man.
The talents for Bloodseeker is so nice because there's like a right-click route with the talents, and then there's also the spell damage, the blood right.
I don't see much people go for the right-click route because Bloodseeker is more like a utility hero. You want to use like his strong spells, because you don't like if you go for the right click route, it means you have to commit into getting into a near combat, like very close combat.
Yep.
And this hero you want to keep running around in the fights and casting your blood right, owning the enemies.
And it's found an arcane rune and managed to get the stun on RR. Jerex blink 2-man stun, setting things up perfectly.
Rupture. He almost got in range to get it.
Yeah, 4-star himself, didn't quite get there in time. And immediately the split push is on. Execration say, let's push bottom, let's push top, but OG are at their door ready to go high
Okay, the
ground.
Prophet having to split push means it is... have to cut creeps means it is in a very, very dire position right now.
Well, Luke's going to come out to try and defend things here. OG looking to take a lane of racks, and Nature's Prophet is just cutting the wave here. Not actually split pushing. And this Rax is looking like it might go down. There are 5 heroes alive on the dire side here. The Rux is going to start coming out. The first on Nando, the second likely to be used on the Timbersaw. As the boat initiation is avoided by OG. Holding on
Backdoor
to that
protection is up.
They've cleared the creep wave, but another one could be coming in soon. Anna gonna back off for the time being. James caught in that rupture. A bit of a tough spot. We'll see if OG just want to completely back off here if they are going to go in for another hurrah.
They can maybe wait for the next, like push out the lanes and wait for Roche. I think if OG can get the next Roche, I think the game is, unreachable anymore for Execration. They need to, they really need to get one set of racks. If they give away the Roche, I think that's no more chance.
For Execration, just feels like they need a smoke to make a play.
Do they even still have a smoke? I think they use up most of it.
They've got one on Shaman. So
this should be the last one.
Smoke, at least.
We'll take that.
Yeah, they have to go soon. Otherwise, they can't win the game anymore. Roshan, maybe try sneak Roshan or try to get a pick.
There's an AC now on Alchemist. He is monstrous. Does not have buybackers. Something that
Does he need the buyback?
probably does not need, but
Yeah.
if Execration do somehow manage to smoke and jump and throw, they need to get the jump. That's the problem. Anytime they're visible, they get ruptured, and then you can't jump in because, well, you're ruptured. You're gonna just.
But look at their
die.
heroes. They have they have a position 3 Prophet, and Conca and Shaman don't have like blinks or anything.
Yeah, X is their best initiation tool right
which
now.
is not the greatest in this kind of scenario.
Here we go, OG with the AC in hand. Anna wants to push. There's the X to start things off with the chemical rage up. Not sure
Oh, the rupture! Oh my god!
He's gonna get hit by the silence as well. The hook shot was not even needed. That's why I was like, I'll make sure we get this kill, but the backline just like him with the BKB.
Another
He's
rupture.
also ruptured. Gonna try and TP on out. Oh my gosh, that was close to killing him.
The weave!
Back in goes OG, and this is looking like the end.
Pretty much the last
OG
defense.
is called. They have been alchemisted.
No, they got OG'd.
They got OG. The two are synonymous from time to time. What a great performance from OG in game number 2. What they were looking to do in game 1